Where am I? Why am I here? I am so confused. Anyways, oh wait, this was at the end of a jump puzzle, wasn't it? I'm just gonna be working on World versus World today. I don't know if it'll be my first legendary, but it's something I can definitely work on. And yes, this armor is an outfit. The Dynamics exosuit outfit. I got it before the event. The SAB, the SAB. Yeah, I got it before that. This is a jump puzzle. Yeah, this was a jump puzzle. Okay. I was working on... I don't think it was this. Whatever. I was working on something. Hey, there's a queue. I'm gonna just jump into Eternal Battlegrounds. I feel like that's gonna be the place to go right now. Hello, Ow. It definitely is part of the 1-2. Return to, not 1-2. Where am I? The Draconis Mons Return to. But I already finished all of the stuff here. I guess this was just the last thing that I did, which is why I was here. Oh, man. It's been rough. Been rough. I got 5 gold chilling and waiting for me. I can't complain about that. Move this around. Oh boy. So I've been playing a lot, and I mean a metric ton of Breath of the Wild. Oh, old game, not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. Am I lagging? No. I was confused as if the stream was lagging. I don't think it is. But yeah, I've been playing a ton of Tears of the Kingdom. Like my daily routine is work, home. I do my dailies for Honkai Star Rail, and don't judge me. I'm actually having a lot of fun with that game, and then I hop on Tears of the Kingdom. I want to try it, but I don't want laggy game. Hey, you've got to... Wait, I am lagging. Why am I lagging? Hold on. I need to make sure that's not happening over here. You've got a good enough computer that you could... I'm not condoning anything because I don't want Nintendo to come after me, but you could emulate it. Just go buy the game and then emulate it, because then that's technically legal. Technically. Well, yeah, but I want to play it on Switch too. Look, I don't think they are ever going to fix or be able to fix the lagginess, at least on the current hardware. Technically, you can overclock the Switch, but you gotta jailbreak it. I don't even feel like jailbreaking it would make that much of a difference, though. The Star Rail songs are nice. I would have no idea. Star Rail is such a relaxing game for me that I always have the volume down, and then I just watch a show or watch a YouTube video while I'm playing it, just because it's mindless and it works. Around 10 to 15% more performance depending on the game. I mean, yeah, that's kind of expected, but I doubt it would make too much of a difference for either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And the reason why I said there probably won't be too much of a change with it is because Breath of the Wild still drops frames pretty frequently. Like, I was playing that recently, and it does happen pretty frequently, even in, like, the launch title with the Switch. So I don't think there's much they can do to optimize it, which is unfortunate, but we're just kind of stuck with it until they release new hardware. Are there 2 people here? Our squad requires an invite to join. Fantastic. I'll join that one then. I don't remember. Okay, there it is. I didn't remember my hotkey to get on my mount. My Warclaw specifically. But yeah, the Nintendo keeps releasing really good games, but they're dropping the ball hardware side. Like, what are we supposed to do if we can't run the games you're putting out? I was trying to figure out which was going to be the best way to get here, and I guess this is it. Nintendo hasn't been about hardware since N64. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But they're getting to a point where their games are more ambitious than their hardware. And that doesn't mix. Probably listening to Wildfire. I'll look it up, because I'm not going to turn the volume up in-game. I'll just look it up and listen to it on, like, YouTube or something. That'll work for me. Yeah, they're in a weird spot. Ooh, what's going on? No. Oh. Are we attacking? Oh, yeah, we're attacking. Let me run back, because I'm trying to get to the commander. Like, it's fine to attack stuff, but that's just not what I'm trying to do right now, so I'll just follow this road down. They gotta figure something out. And, like, people have their hopes up so much that they're actually going to put out... Oh, hello. You wanna get him? Yeah, okay. That they're gonna put out, like, a Switch 2. And I mean, they probably will, but not until the... Probably not until the, like, next gen of consoles. I don't think. Wait, why are we not taking this? Oh, we can't. I forgot. I forgot there's a timer on these things. I'm not holding out hope for a Switch 2, basically. It's just... It's not on my radar. When it happens, it happens. I'll be excited for it. I'll probably get it, but... The Switch 2 should have a booster dock unit to power it up in docked mode. Agreed. And that's all it would take. To be fair, if they just released... I don't know if they currently have the hardware in the Switch to do it, but if they just released a dock that could give it boosted performance, that would work. They wouldn't need to make a new Switch. That wouldn't be the way they'd go about it, because they wouldn't make as much money. They would definitely release another Switch before they tried to create a dock that would just boost the power of the Switch. But that's all they would have to do. Just give us a dock with its own system that can boost the default Switch. That's it. That's all you got to do. And everyone will be happy. Now, does that necessarily help with a game like Tears of the Kingdom that lags even in handheld mode? No, it doesn't. But that's okay. Nintendo did take a patent on something similar for Switch. Hey, if they took out a patent on it, we need to see it. It doesn't help with undocked mode, but if we can play games 1080p, no issue, that's perfect. Why am I sitting here? Get off of your mount, thank you. I'm just gonna sit here and launch mortars at them because that'll work. They just need to do more than they're doing. If they did that, I don't think anyone would have any complaints. Everyone would be happy. Just good to go. But they won't do that. The mortar is so fun because it's literally just, hey, let me sit back here and just launch stuff at y'all. If Nintendo released a low-quality graphic setting for their games, I would totally use that. Yeah, that would work as well. I mean, I would use it, but I wouldn't want to play a potato, to be fair. I like my games at least being somewhat visually appealing. So I don't think... It would depend. It would depend on the game, if I used it or not. It was something that was like Warframe, for example, on the Switch. If it was like Warframe, yeah, I'll use the low power mode. Oh, oh!
Stand your ground.
What just happened? What was that? They just zoom, like just God. F, exactly. F. They bombed you? I don't know what that means. I just know they just straight, like, beamlined us, and there wasn't much to do there. There wasn't much. Not from any individual person to, like, save us. It could potentially save battery time, too. Yeah. But, I don't know. Like, before I got this OLED Switch, I never really played my Switch undocked. It was always docked. But now, I feel like visually the game looks better docked that I have an OLED. And I know that's just because of the screen, but I didn't mean to do that. Can I get off the mount, please? Thank you. But it's still nice. Are we chasing? Ignore green unless they hit objectives? Okay. Let me just follow the commander. I feel like I just need to stay on the commander at all times. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's going to be the best way to go about this. What was I saying, though? Tabe, hello! Welcome. Welcome. It's nice to see you. What legendary are we going for? I don't know. Just World v World legendary. If there's one, then that one. If there's multiple, then one of them. Bloodlust Sigil is pretty nice in World versus World, by the way. You quickly get up to 25 stacks. I found this build online. I definitely didn't build it myself. I don't remember what's on it, but I'll have to look. As soon as I have a moment to... I guess I can look now. Oh, I was in the right place. Trying not to get lost. Scholar. At least for armor. I'll look at the weapons in a second. I didn't mean to do that. I could run in there and just flamethrow people, but that's not what I want to do here. I just want to sit back and shoot my turret, because that's fun. It's brainless work. I don't have to think about it. I just do it. And it does damage over time, so I'm at least getting a little bit of ticks on multiple people. And they don't know. They don't know what's happening. Look at that. Just kill after kill. I'm loving it. Sigil for weapon. Okay, yeah. Let me... Woo! I was putting in some work. Just kidding. I don't know if I was actually putting in work. Cleansing and celerity is what I currently have. I'm conflicted between flamethrower plus elite turrets or mortar kit.
You're okay.
I like the mortar kit just because I can sit back, and then if I do have to engage close up, I can switch to the flamethrower. Not saying it's the best plan, but it works. Hey, look at that, making some progress. Like the frequency in which I use the flamethrower isn't a lot, but it is really good for just close range fights. I can't complain. Or if we're going against like PvE enemies, that works too. But if we're going against like a single enemy, then I can just switch to my hammer. And SMC? What's SMC? I am unfamiliar with the acronym. Stone Mist Castle? Oh. Yeah. If you're like pushing into the middle, it's definitely nice. What are we doing here? What are we attacking? Don't leave me alone. But then again, I can also sit at the back of the group and just mortar strike them. But then again, if you're sitting in the back of the group mortar striking, there's a good chance someone's going to come up behind you and just dick you. Excuse my language. So, yeah, that definitely works. Is this done building? Why can't I build it? I was about to say, this is one of my biggest problems. I always lose track of where our commander is. That was kind of a waste, but whatever. Hey, I helped. Yeah, I hit for like 1,000 damage. Oh no! Oh! They just ran past the entry. Do I not have auto loot on? Or does it not auto loot in World vs. World? Why not? Heal Gyro, provide some nice group healing too. Well, as I said, I was just grabbing a build and they said to use this. Why? I forgot. It's been a minute since I made this build. But I questioned the same thing when I made it. That much I remember. Because I was like, hey, why not the gyro? I don't know. I should probably stop taking stuff at face value and just going with it. But I don't know. Auto loot in World vs. World, you get points. Oh, okay, so it's a separate skill. Got it. Come here! Come here! Wait, why am I not hurting them? Okay. Let me not chase further. Confused, but I'm fine with it. Is that hitting? Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to get out of this AoE before I die. I was not paying attention to my health. We'll throw up some shields for this catapult. I am hitting them, which is nice. Hey, I killed someone. Oh. Did they fall off or did they jump off? Were they trying to... I was stuck on a tree. Yeah, the one thing I've realized is the weekend is definitely a much... At least for my time when I hop on, the weekend is a much better time to play World vs. World because it's a lot more active. Like, if I hop on during the week, it feels dead. Like, it's always hard to find people. I should probably switch back to my mortar kit. Oh, I am lagging. I got 16 frames for Vision Master, I think. I need to work on my skills more. Or, I just need to play World vs. World more in general. I don't have a lot going for me. We're doing pretty good at keeping them off of us. That's cool. I need to turn down my settings so I'm not running at less than 20 frames per second. That would be nice. Well, it is active, but during certain times, yeah, and I think the times that I get on, it's just not during the week at least. World vs. World is the most active after weekly reset and gets active as days go by. That, yeah. Fridays and Saturdays, right, are the best times, I believe.
Refreshing.
Who wanna go? I got a flamethrower with your name on it. Oh, they're destroying our stuff. I do not have a flamethrower with your name on it. Where's... Oh, our commander's dipping out. Our commander's dipping out. Let me run. People are dying, though. Our commander's running back in. I'm trying to get around there. I highly recommend standard enemy and friendly models in general. Oh, okay, you know what? This is a perfect time if I die to change my settings. Oh, I survived. There was like 20 dudes there. Why'd they just leave me be?
That feels good.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Take that ice. Woo! Did a lot of damage to a lot of people. Where's our commander? He's just kind of standing around where we need to stay, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're just... helps with FPS, also character model. I'm going to have to as soon as I get a second. We'll reset as Friday, I think. That's what I thought too. I thought it was Friday as well. And I wanted to get on yesterday, but emergency came up, and so, you know, you just kind of handle it. I mean, there was technically an emergency tonight, but luckily I seem to be okay now. Luckily. There's a really nice commander who runs every day except for Fridays. Around what? I guess that's not a good question. I was gonna say around what time, like your time or my time, but I don't know if you know that. Oh, I am too far out. Because that would be nice to know. It'd be very nice to know. Oh yeah, let me heal him.
I've got the target.
I'm just trying to follow the commander right now. Oh, okay. Options maybe during your work hours. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I just realized I have, like, my settings, like, maxed out. Why? I don't need those high. Keep that. Medium. Would you say recommend standard enemy and friendly models in general? Oh, yeah. I don't think it carried over, but I did have that set. Yeah, standard enemy models. Okay. Standard friendly models. And then let me go back here. I'll drop that to medium. I'll drop it to low. I feel like low's okay. Hey, look at that. Now we're almost at 30 FPS. Actually.
Serious. I summon the power of the storm.
There we go. That should help a bit. Maybe. Let me grab these. I feel like besides the weekend, I don't have, there's not a lot of people on around the time that I can get on.
I require assistance.
Which I don't understand. It's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Where'd my commander go? Oh. Back here. Okay. I'll go back as well. Trading post. I have 6 skill points. Let's see. What have I put it into? Provisions master. I've got 2 on that, actually. Let me go ahead and get another one. 1 on supply capacity, 1 on war gliding mastery, and 1 on warclaw mastery. So nothing fancy. This time is usually a decent time too. Yeah, I mean, weekends are better because I'm able to play when most people are on. So that's okay. That's okay. Is our commander done? Oh, I don't think I needed to come back. I think we're just hanging around the other commander. Whoops. My bad. I didn't need to come back. Oh. Oh boy. Anyways. I mean, I can't say I'm making quick progress, but hey, we're making progress. Let's see how much progress we can make by the end of the night. You know what I am just so ready for? And it's almost there. Like, it's so close. June 2nd, Street Fighter 6 comes out. And I'm ready. I might change... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Just because I've said that I might change things up quite a bit, and then I usually either don't change it up or I go back on the change. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to predominantly play Guild Wars 2. But every now and again, I'll stream some Street Fighter 6. There. There's no solidified promises, nothing like that. It's just, hey, I'll occasionally do it. And so if I don't do it, it's okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. Who's asking me for help?
Help? I don't have long.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting a steady 25 FPS now. I can't complain about that. I mean, I wish it was better. Hopefully an upgrade to my computer will be soon.
That went better than I expected.
But I can't complain. I can't.
Eat my dust.
52 FPS flex. Actually, I wonder if there's anything else I can do.
Another.
Is it because I have Firefox open? Is that taking a lot of my resources? I don't know. Firefox shouldn't be taking that much resources. Do you have 200 tabs open? No. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tabs open. I mean, it's still a decent amount, but it's not awful. They don't like me. They don't like the fact that I'm firing mortars at them. They're like, this guy, he's got to go. Actually, I don't know if they're actually targeting me. They're probably just... Oh, no, they have got to be targeting me. There's a lot of AoEs that are just hitting me when there's people much closer. I should probably aim where I'm shooting. That's probably for the best. Hey, we are rolling through them. I got stuck. We're not red, are we? No, we're not red. What am I doing? I was about to jump off this cliff. We mortar buddies now. Oh wait, are you in the squad? You mortaring with me? I really like the mortar when it comes to World versus World. It's so fun to just sit back and not relax, because people do like to target you, but it's fun regardless. I have no mortars. You gotta get on the mortar squad, Al. Oh, well, I'm getting hit. You gotta get on the mortar squad. Oh, I need to back up. They are hitting me hard. That's because they're holding a choke point. There's not much to do there. Ah, I dropped back to below 20 frames. No. Don't push, just range CC. I'm way ahead of you. That's what I was already doing. Just mortaring the choke point. Just stop shooting me, please. I don't know what I did to deserve this. They really don't. What? This ogre hunter. This ogre hunter does not like me. Ow! What? It just hit me. Alright, I'll back up a bit. They're adding new reduced allied effect settings soon. I feel like that would do a lot. Like, a lot to help with frame. Oh, push? Okay, I can do that. Drop some heals for the boys. I almost dropped that in the wrong place. They're running away again. They are just holding that choke. Oh, he said push to choke so they couldn't get back to it. Got it. Oh, I can't do that right now. Oh, that's a mesmer.
I chose you.
I need to pay more attention to the instructions. But yeah, no, reducing the allied effects, that would definitely be helpful. Do I have time to do this? I hope I have time to do this. We're gonna turn that off. No, let me keep that on low. I'll do that. Oh, I need that one. Limit detail of particle effect should help. My little shield versus that ginormous shield. Ow. Oh, CC the choke, so they gotta run through the CC to... Okay. I get it. But I don't run back in fast enough, plus that time I wasn't even in the choke. They are slowly but surely taking us out. Someone is shooting me. Can you stop it? It's not cool. Alright. What is that? I got distracted, and now they're running back through. Oh, they are running back through. Leave me be, leave me be. Please. I gotta save my CC for the choke. Commander's behind me. I mean, I guess I don't really have to save it, but I don't want to not have it. CC when they get here. Link! What is this? What the fuck was that?
That's a combo. Sharper still.
I'm just gonna fire at the guys over there. They're pushing out. I don't like that. Okay, you getting the flamethrower. Don't push me like that. Back off. Okay, I'll back off. Hey, there's lots of bags of loot up here. That's cool. Alright, they're pushing back through. We're not really getting anywhere with this push. It's very unfortunate. Like, we're trying, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm CCing my little heart out. Oh, they are pushing. Let me turn around and fire some more. CC. They're flanking. They are flanking. I am not good at typing and trying to pay attention to everything, so I can't even be like, hey, they're flanking. I'm bombing behind me. I am. I promise I am. Green Zerg at Baylord paper. Okay. I thought they were saying there's a green Zerg behind us. That would have been very unfortunate timing. I am firing to my heart's content right now. Oh, no, no. Oh, I thought I got stuck. I don't think I got stuck. I think I just stopped hitting the right key. That's my bad. I never said I was the smartest human being. Let me drop a heal mortar. They're gonna flank, aren't they? Yeah. They're going for the high ground here. Hey, at least I'm able to, like, recognize what's happening somewhat, partially. I'm getting better at seeing the patterns. But yeah, so today, during the day, I went to, like, this Twitch meetup thing, and I got to meet a lot of people, and I made 2 buddies. They were cool dudes. None of them played Guild Wars 2. I don't think any of them played MMOs in general, so that's unfortunate. But hey, I met new people, which is cool. It was nice. I don't generally get out of the house that much.
Better than I expected.
By choice. I'm not, like, locked in my house, but it's cool. I liked it. We are pushing back through. I'm just gonna fire at that guy. Our commander's taking a group to flank around the left-hand side. Why am I running so slow? Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. Oh my god, I'm alive. No! I spoke too soon. I don't like this commander. He's very toxic and not the best. Ooh, oh, the oops, that's hot. I mean, he's not my commander, to be fair. But, I wouldn't say he's toxic. He's just very bossy. Like, yeah, like, nothing he said has seemed too toxic. He's just very, very bossy. Like, do you need to keep typing at us in all caps? No, you don't. So stop. Stop it. He says something. Oh, so you're, like, familiar with this person outside of just right now. Okay. I was just speaking from what I'm currently seeing, which You know, I'll take your word for it, just because I don't know. Oh, did y'all... Okay. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this, but did y'all see the whole situation with iDubbbz apologizing? Or hear anything about it? Some key points to this before I get into it. When I was younger, around 16... Okay, so iDubbbz released, if you don't know who that is, he put out content, Content Cop, did a lot of videos with like Filthy Frank and Max Mofo. Very edgy dude, right? So he put out an apology video for the Content Cops and things he had said when he was younger. And I used to be a really big fan of iDubbbz because I was like 16. I didn't know any better, and I was just as edgy. I mean, most people are edgy. But I mean, not that edgy. I wasn't that bad. But anyways, you know, he put out an apology video because he regretted what he did. Or things he said, things he did, stuff like that. And I respect the apology, right? He's like, this affected a lot of people. It's not great. I get it. And then another person that I've watched since I was like 13 or 16 or however old is Critical, or Charlie, or Penguin Zero, whatever you know him by. And he released a video basically saying that, you know, iDubbbz didn't need to apologize. It was just something of his time, and he was just being edgy and using shock words, and it didn't actually harm anyone. Now, my whole idea on the matter is that, for one, Charlie can't say that it didn't affect anyone because he wasn't one of the people affected by it. Now, iDubbbz was just dropping the N-word, no problem, as a white dude. And my point in the matter, like Charlie was like, I don't think that iDubbbz was racist, he was just being edgy. A key point of his argument. And my point in regards to that is, if you, as someone who isn't black, says the N-word, and I'm not someone who says the N-word, like, it's not something that I do often. It's not a part of my normal vocabulary. But if you, as a person who isn't black, says it, regardless of if you hate black people or not, you saying it shows that you don't have respect for the opinions of black people, essentially. And that still puts you into the same boat as, you know, a racist. And so for Charlie to say, hey, you know, this wasn't harmful is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dismissive, I guess. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but that's what I assume is the word I'm looking for. I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way, especially since I've been a big fan of Charlie for such a long time. And I don't know. That's just my take on it. I understood parts of his argument where he's like, you know, iDubbbz Content Cops were based around people who did terrible things. He was targeting and attacking people who did terrible things. I get that. That's not the part I'm bothered by. Like, yeah, he shouldn't apologize for for attacking terrible people. But you know, if he feels the need to apologize for it, who are you to disagree with how someone feels about their own content? Context matters unless it's the hard R. I believe it was both. I'm not the type of person that really believes context matters. In the long run, you know, not as far as saying the N-word goes, right? Why did I get yeeted back so far? Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, I'm not the type of person that believes that context matters around using the N-word. Regardless of if you use the hard R or not. Not black, I don't think you should be saying it. Because it does show that lack of respect. If you are in a particular friend group and they don't mind you saying it around them, I feel like that's still problematic. The whole inward pass thing is a very problematic idea, but no one can control what you do in your personal time. It's not a nice word and people should drop it. Yeah. As I said, I don't really use the word that often. It's not a part of my normal vocabulary. It's not intertwined in like every other sentence or anything like that. Oh, okay. But, you know, it's a word that was initially designed to put down black people, right? And I'm not trying to get too deep in on this. It was a word designed to originally put down black people. If black people decide to take that word and try to reclaim what was negative about it by using it in a friendly connotation, that's their right to do so. Regardless of what anyone else thinks about the word. Do I particularly agree with that? Doesn't matter. That's context. Okay, so if that's context, then the only context that should really apply here is, are you black in using the N-word? Yes or no? If yes, then it's okay. If no, then no, it's not okay. I really think that's the only context in regards to, and yeah, I get the argument that it's just a word and it shouldn't have that much power, but when the vast majority of people who don't like black people use that word as a derogatory term, it's still going to have that resentment regardless of you mean it in a derogatory way or not. Coming from someone that's not black. It still hurts though, yeah. And that's why it's just not something that should be said, even in a joking, edgy manner. And I don't know. To say it was like a part of the times, I've been called some pretty nasty things nowadays for being white and Nordic. I can imagine it. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. I don't know the history of being Nordic, so I don't know if there's anything particular to that. But I know that the generalness of being white doesn't have any historic connotations to any names that they've been called, unless it was out of retaliation. So, you know, white person calls black person the N-word, black person turns around and makes up calling white people like crackers or something. Obviously not as negative as a word, but I guess just the general idea behind that is it doesn't have the same connotation or the same meaning. Yes, it comes from a place of hate, but it doesn't have the same history. as for coming from a place of hate, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't feel like it's necessary. I wish people would stop being so negative. There's just people going around saying, oh, white people should die now. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's extremely fucked up. I've seen that from people, and I hate it because I get that. I don't get that. Let me phrase that first. I get wanting to hate the people who have put you down for so long. But that's a generalization. Not everybody is like that. And that's just... I died again. That's just not something we need to do. We don't need to fight hate with more hate because it doesn't do anything besides make two sides hate each other. And that doesn't accomplish anything. That accomplishes nothing at all. It doesn't make me angry, it just hurts. I get it. I get it. And those people, they suck. They really do. Like, for example, these are opinions that I can't voice because of my marriage. So, like, for example, if I go on Twitter right now and I find an argument where someone is saying that what you're saying, basically, I can't jump in there to say anything because my wife is white. As soon as I say something, they're going to jump down my throat, call me a traitor, so on, so forth. And so it's one of those arguments that I have to stay out of, not because of my race, but because of who I'm married to. And this shit bothers me so much because it's like you take steps forward to get your rights to be accepted, have equal opportunities, and then there's people who just want to set it back. Like, I've seen people straight up say that we should bring back... I've seen black people say we should bring back segregation because they don't want to be around white people. And that shit is so fucking stupid. Excuse my language once again. But I hate it. I hate that shit so much. I can understand the distaste, the wariness, being aware of history, but some people just take it too far. Like, way too far. And that's one of those situations. It really irks my nerves. There are things that there's a lot of problems. Let me just end it with there's a lot of problems. There are problems from both sides. If you are fighting to be equal, that is fine. That is normal. That is what you should be fighting for. To be equivalent. We all need to be on equal footings. But to go further than that, to try to remove other people's rights, just puts you... I feel like the world was on the right track up until 2000, 2010. I can tell you what did it. If that's the time frame you're giving me, I can tell you what did it. The internet did it. Yes, the internet was around before then, but it became popular between that time frame. And that's when you got Xbox lobbies where people were comfortable with just dropping the N-word, even though you know they were white. That's where keyboard warriors came from. They existed before then, but they existed in greater numbers after that point. The internet caused a lot of problems. I'm not saying the internet is bad, because for as much bad that it's done, it's also done good. It's done a lot of good. It's we are now in an age where we can be as smart as we have the motivation to become smart. If you want to learn something, it's so easy to just Google it, to bring up a YouTube video, it doesn't matter. It's so easy. So technology has its advantages, but it's also set us back as far as society goes, and morally. Let me dip. That's you give and you take. So does everything else. It was on the I was on the internet in the 90s. It was an awesome place, very nerdy place.
You'll melt away.
There were definitely some stuff then too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get you wrong either. There's definitely stuff in the message boards, the forums, but yeah, it was very nerdy. It was a very nerdy time for a lot of people. Actually, recently, you know, to get off of such a serious subject, I recently found a Google, not a Google Doc, a Google file, link, whatever. No, it was a Google Doc. It was a Google Doc with a bunch of links in it. Who just broke down this wall? Who did that? Can I repair this? I can. But I found a Google Doc with a bunch of links for conversations that took place back to like 1989, I believe, to 1990s of forums where people just talked about anime, and it was really cool because you could just go on it and you could see how people were feeling about new episodes or new chapters of Dragon Ball Z. You're like, huh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I like this. No, seriously, who is shooting mortars? Let me back up before I get stuck inside the wall. Someone is shooting mortars from somewhere, and I don't know where. Snipers. I guess I'm gonna sit here and keep building the wall? I don't know. They are talking crap about someone. I don't know who these people are. I guess that just means I need to spend more time in World versus World. Actually, I'm curious. Please don't hit me with like a mortar. That's PvP. You know, I probably have a better chance of getting the PvP legendary. Just because I've spent more time with it. I don't know though. I don't even know how close I would be to that. Green and Red has been teaming us this time. We took SMC last night against both Red and Green at the same time. So we're just on steroids or something? Why am I still in this blood? Why did I open PvP again? Hey, I'm on 3 out of 4. I'm still working my way through wood. Look, alright. I wanted to start my journey on reset just so I could be on when it was active. Gotta finish that. Look, and that's a perfect time to start. At the beginning? Beginning of the week, yeah. The Grandmaster Mark Shard.
You can never have too much
I
treasure.
keep forgetting that you can't right-click to consume all of those. And that's very frustrating, because why not? I don't need testimonies of Jade Heroics. I should just get badges of honor, right? Since I don't need testimonies. Unless I got testimonies for another character. I guess that would work too. Use all. Use all. Supply removal trap.
Nice gear.
Okay. Anyways. Bag of luck. We'll just leave those. No, I need to break them down. Just so I can clean up some more space. Let me do that. Oh, you do need testimonies if you want legend. Wait, you need testimonies for legendary armor? I mean that's fine. That's fine. I can get more. I just didn't know that. Crafting material bundle, more of those. That. Hey!
Nice gear.
Look at me, I'm now at 100 obsidian shards. Let me finish breaking my stuff down. I have too many large bones. Okay. Now that we've got that sorted out, we can continue. What's happening here? Oh. Did I join the squad? There's one person in that squad. I don't want to join the squad with one person. World versus... Wait, why is it dead? What happened? Did I just join? No, that was a different party. What happened? Why did it die? At least on this map? Oh. Looks like I gotta hop to a different map then. Stop! Okay? Stop. I'm just standing here, minding my business. You don't need to fire stuff at me, okay? Oh, they are firing it from... the castle? Is that coming from the castle? It is indeed coming from the castle. That's unfortunate. They are sniping us. What was I doing? Gates of Madness looks busy. Let me run over to Gates of Madness. Well, queue up for it, I guess. I don't know how to tell what's alive and what's not, so I just kind of go with the flow and hope for the best. Can you stop doing this, please? Ugh. Green Borderland has a private commander, nothing on our home. Where did I go again? Gate of Madness? I don't know which Borderland that is. I also don't know which one's our home one. I would need to see. You're going red? Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out what's there. As soon as I get through the queue, at least. I'll just help repair stuff until I get there, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, man. World versus World is fun. I got no problem with World versus World. Actually don't have problems with really anything. Like, I don't do raids, but I want to. Raids are fun. Commander in EBG is trying to tag up. Oh wait, I did join his... Did I join it that time? Yeah, I joined it, but there's still only 4 people. Shoot, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I want to do raids, but I just don't think I'm mentally prepared for it just yet. Before I start getting into raids, I know it's not a necessity, but I do want to get at least my first piece of legendary gear before then. Not that I feel it's required, it's just a self-imposed requirement I put on myself. Fractals are fun. Dungeons are fun. It's not something I would actively do a lot on my own, but it's fun. Sorry, I did not mean to grab a transmutation charge. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I clicked wrong. Unfortunate. Anyways, fractals, dungeons, exploring is fun. It's not exploring as a whole, but like the return to, they are very grindy, and that takes a lot out of me. Story's cool. PvP's cool. World versus world is cool. Lots of good times. Oh, strikes are cool too. How did I forget about strikes? Get warmed up with some strikes. The EOD strikes can be challenging. I did do one of those strikes, and it was very challenging. I died, and then our team finished it while I was dead, which is very unfortunate. But I got to sit there and watch what happened. This was quite a bit ago, so it's not like I would remember. Which one indeed? Hold on. It's the one where you gotta fight the samurai dude. As far as the story beat goes, he was the traitor cop that tried to arrest you, and you and the detective had to fight him. Yeah, in the Kantha City. And then you have to fight like the sniper and the robot as a part of it. I did that one. I didn't make it past the second phase, I believe. Maybe the first phase? I don't remember. Your position in queue is 11. I haven't moved at all in the queue. Nobody is leaving. Why is nobody leaving? I guess I can run up here. Instead of just standing around doing nothing, I can go help them until it queues me up. We wiped it in 10 seconds, then we did it easy afterwards for some reason. I can... Why is it? Oh, they're... what's it called? Showing as offline, but they're not actually offline. Oh, there's a lot of assorted people over here. Okay. I think we wiped the first time. No, we didn't wipe the first time when I did it. I died, and then they just finished it while I was dead. So I didn't actually get to do it all the way through. I'm just gonna shoot at the wall. Am I doing damage to this wall? Can y'all stop shooting at me, please? Like, really? No, I'm not doing damage to the wall, but I probably hit someone through the wall. That's probably what I saw. You get ready to rush them? I'm ready. I got the flamethrower out. Oh, man. And there's only 3 people in here now. There's a lot of people over here. They just don't want to tag up, I guess. Unless they tagged up under someone else, but I went through each one of them and no one was tagged up. Okay, let me switch back because we're not pushing just yet. Oh! Oh! No! No! And they just bum rush through. That did not go as far as I wanted it to. They're scratching my beard while I just launch mortar shells over there. There's less people now. You can definitely tell because I'm getting 33 frames instead of 18.
I owe you one.
Oh shoot, we pushed through and I was just sitting here shooting at... Did we push through? Why did you get blasted? Fall back. But we made it through. What do you mean fall back? We made it through. That's one reason I really like the mortar, because I can just sit there and scratch my beard and just fire off in one single direction. What are you shooting at? Itty bitty Mew, what are you doing? I don't think you can break that wall. Oh, I need to pay attention.
Refreshing.
I was not paying attention to the fact that they were running up on us. I don't like that. Why are you running in here like that? Oh, is that a... That's an animal. Never mind. I just need to rank 500 and I can craft my first legendary armor piece. Rank 500. I am rank 20. I am nowhere near 500. Wait, what level are you currently? I feel like that should have been a good starter question there. 35? Hey, that's still way more than me. I am just barely slumming it. Around 250. I get 100 ranks in like 6 hours with boosters. Like, this rank down here? Is that what you're referring to? I barely have time to play. I have time to play, but I don't have time to play when people are on, which is a problem. I have a booster. I will use said booster. I quite frequently forget to use boosters. Like, it's so often that I don't use them. Move my mic away from my face. I feel like that must be like I'm screaming into the mic. I stack up the 1-day celebration boosters to like 2 to 3 days and then just no life it. Hey, if it works, it works. I just forget I have boosters and then they stack up in my bank account and never get used. Because I'm a dodo head who doesn't use his brain 90% of the time. You know what? No, my bad. So, that's me. I do the same thing. But I made a promise to myself. Last week? The week before last? I said I was gonna stop being so self-deprecating and just stop talking bad about myself and see how my mental image of myself improves. So let me not say I'm done, because that's self-deprecating. I'm trying to be positive, like super positive. I did the same for a decade, and now I have many boosters. Doo-doo head. Stop shooting me, please! Only we're allowed to dunk on you. Yes, Necrotic. Only y'all are allowed to dunk on me. I can't do it to myself. Defecating? Is that... Did I say defecating? Did I say defecating? Or did I say deprecating? I really hope I didn't say self-defecating, because I do not self-defecate. I promise y'all that. I don't do that. Regardless of what I just said, I don't do that. Did I say that? I need y'all to be honest with me. I need to know. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I am very positive. It gets close sometimes depending on what I eat, but I don't do it. Oh my god. What am I getting hit by? Like, I keep getting knocked back by something and I don't know what it is. Oh, they got a catapult over there. I'm getting hit by big rocks. I was getting hit by big rocks. Hello, Zero96. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? My bad. I was going on a rant. A very unnecessary rant, but a rant nonetheless.
Sand.
Hey, 6 pips earned, 4 tick. I don't feel like my rank is going up at all. I also don't know what necessarily... Ooh! I just knocked a lot of people out. I mean, it wasn't just me, I get that, but it felt like it was me. Like, I just fired a big old round into the middle of them and they all went down. What it looked like. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm just that good. Remember, no self-deprecating. Deprecating. Is that the word I'm looking for? Really good since just watching the newest episode of One Piece. Oh, I stopped. So I recently went through and watched all of Wano, and I stopped right before the Zoro versus King fight, I believe, and I still need to go back and watch that. Alright, I need to pick it back up and continue watching that. Oh. That wasn't the newest episode, right? There was one more after that. How was it?
Strong.
You don't have to worry about spoiling it for me. I've read that far at least. I just want to know how it looked.
That went better than I expected.
That was one of the main reasons that... So, I had read all of One Piece, and then I fell off for a bit. I don't know why. I don't remember why. I just stopped reading it, and so I wanted to refresh myself. So I just restarted Wano by watching it, just because I wanted to see what the animation was like. I heard good things. And then once I caught up, I started reading again. Now it was Zoro versus King finale. That was a cool fight. Not, obviously not the anime, because I didn't watch it. But in the manga, it was a cool fight. So I actually do need to go watch that episode. One of these days, I need to go farm that place that starts with an A.
Eat my dust.
Probably do that instead of this, but you know what? That's besides the point. I can do that in my... I don't know. That's something I can do. Just because it'll require me to basically run around and do a bunch of group events. Find mastery points.
Come here.
Eat my dust.
Why are they always shooting me? Like, what did I do personally to these people that they just hit me through the gate?
Armored up.
Oh my god. I don't like this pink sugar samurai person. The only people who still believe that art is about talent are naive idiots. Art is about talent. It requires practice and dedication and skill to achieve the talent. What episode felt like when animators asked how much is the budget for this episode and Toei would answer with yes. They're giving my boy Zoro some respect. Ow! Stop it. No self-defecating in my chat, okay? Your artwork is amazing.
Strong.
You're not gonna sit here and self-defecate yourself.
You're okay. Stay with me.
That's just gonna be how that goes. Now artists are just born with skill. Wait, how did they get behind me? How did they get behind me? No, no, no. I apparently wasn't paying attention because they should not be there. Artists were not born with the talent. They had to work for it. Self-def. Look. Hey, y'all started it. Now I'm going to finish it. Hey, what are you doing over there? You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, you better run. That guy did not like the flamethrower being brought down on him. I don't blame him. He thought he was gonna just run into me with the mortar kit out, but he did not do. Oh, I'm just gonna sit. Oh, they see me.
Refreshing.
Oh, they are coming. They are coming. I don't like this. Leave me alone, please, please. I did nothing wrong. I was just firing mortars into the crowd. Okay? Oh, hey, you died. I should start reading manga too, since I get way too much spoilers because algorithm and YouTube and everywhere else is shit. All this manga stuff in front page.
Strong.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I understand the issue with it, but it's also fair, right? Because I mean, it's the source material, it's already out. For normal anime, like, could you imagine if someone wasn't able to talk about like Chainsaw Man, stuff that's going on in part 2 until that gets animated, when they just finished season 1 of part 1? That would be insane. But I do think I was about to say I don't think they should put, you know, like spoiler related material in the thumbnail, but that's also how they get clicks. Yeah, I would just recommend reading the manga. It's the safest way to avoid spoilers. One other thing, the reason that manga is my preferred medium when it comes to anime and those stories is the pacing, right? If you're watching an anime, you have to sit down for 22 minutes. Oh, our squad leader left. You have to sit down for at least 22 minutes to watch and finish one episode. I mean, you can of course
Strong. Now that's a compliment.
just, you know, pause it and then come back to it later, but who wants to do it? Who wants to interrupt what they're doing to have to come back? I don't. But whereas with the manga, you know, you're reading it at your own pace. If you read fast, you're going to cover a lot of material in a lot shorter time than you would watching an anime. Especially with like an anime like One Piece where they put filler in. Not unimportant filler, but they just add like those additional bits of perfection to make the episodes better. Those extend out the time, right? That's fine if you're okay with that. Slows down the pacing of your self-pacing a bit, but yeah, that's why I prefer reading manga, right? Manga artist is a very dangerous profession. Why's that? Is it because they typically overwork themselves? Because I've seen it quite a bit.
Good spot.
I made a video talking about Togashi and his experience with making Yu Yu Hakusho, and I learned a lot about how he worked. Like, his work ethic was insane. All he did was work, and it's what led to his decline in health, and it's very unfortunate. No music or voices, no manga for me. I mean, I'll still watch it. Like, I'll read it, and then I'll go watch it. Like, I watched every episode of the Chainsaw Man anime, but I'm still gonna read Chainsaw Man. Yep. And I feel like most of the time, they do it to themselves out of the love for the medium. Don't get me wrong, there's probably some examples where, like, the publication was like, hey, you have to do this. But otherwise, they're like, we love what we do, and we just want to work. That also is older generation mentality, where they think work is everything, right? So they would rather work than be home. I don't agree with that line of thought. That's not my ideal time. And then there's the pay. Pay is another thing too, yeah. We're talking the average manga artist. Unless they hit it big, they probably aren't receiving too much. OP is stuck in my head. Wait, what OP is stuck in your head? What OP? I'd rather read a book over comics. I'd rather read comics over a book. How about that, Boris, huh? How about that? No, I like books and comics and manga and all that good stuff. They're all good times with different stories for different people, and I love it. Reading manga would be like, I'd rather read the script of Terminator. No, you... Look, I don't have my bookcase in view anymore, but obviously I like to read. I have a lot of books. And there's... Before I go in depth about this, hello, Black Gamer Dad. It's been a minute. That's my fault, not yours, by the way. I was slacking. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I've tried it a few times, but I never care for art. You don't care for art? Chainsaw Man. Every time I hear the OP for Chainsaw Man, I jam out. I love it. It's one of my favorite OP. Okay, it's not one of my favorite OPs, but it's a really good one. But there's... I really appreciate the art of manga. Of course, dependent on the artist. So, for example, the two that come to my mind right now, Hell's Paradise and Dorohedoro. Hell's Paradise art style carries it so much better in the manga format than it does in the anime. Anime's still really good, don't get me wrong, but the manga, the art's better. Dorohedoro, however, on the other hand, looks drastically better in the manga. I love the Dorohedoro manga. The art is so good. And then you go to the anime, and don't get me wrong, it has really good CG. Studio Orange is just... Wait, that wasn't Studio Orange, that was Mappa. The CG looks good, but it just doesn't have that translation. It tries, but it's not there. Doing well, good to see you. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Read Mob Psycho 100 manga. One is a very divisive character. Because, like, his manga, his art, he didn't really care about his art. He was just like, I want to make a story. And so he just went off. And then he finished Mob, and he was like, actually, I don't even know which one started first, Mob or One Punch Man. But then he was just like, I want to draw and make a story. And that's what he did. Also, Zero, appreciate the follow. I'm not going to say his artwork, or their artwork, I don't know one's gender, is bad, per se. I'm still in this queue? Forgot I was in a queue. Okay. Not that his artwork is bad, he just doesn't care. Like, he's not there to be the best artist. He's there to put out a story. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Did I get the upgrade to auto loot? Because I haven't been picking stuff up.
Return, my friend.
Man, you just missed the fight. We crushed them. I was talking. I was distracted. I'm sorry. Yeah, the plot lore stories in anime manga is pretty good. Do you watch anime, Boris? You said you didn't read comics, but do you watch anime? Auto loot is under logistics? Like the deal? Is it Provisions Master? I would assume it's Provisions Master because it improves your ability to gather loot. Allows you to also purchase food. Oh, I need 10 more to get auto loot, so I guess I've just been missing it. Okay. My bad. I watch anime. Hey. I approve. I approve. Anime is good.
Eat my dust.
You can reset your points at the spawn of the map. I don't want to reset anything. I don't want to reset anything. Plus, I don't think it would get me there enough. Because I can't get rid of any of those, obviously. I could get rid of that, but that's 5. I don't want to get rid of that, and that wouldn't give me enough anyways. And that's only 1, so that wouldn't give me enough either. I just don't have enough points at the moment. If you have any XP boosters, they are worth using. I used one. The celebration bonus. I don't think I have any other ones on me. They're all in my bank. Yeah. Yeah, the rest are in my bank. I could just...
You can never have too much treasure.
That's what I meant to get the last time, and I misclicked. Actually, I didn't misclick. I just wasn't paying attention. That's on me. Siege Disabler. I know I could right-click and consume all, but I just didn't feel like doing that. Getting a lot of materials. I don't build.
You can never have too much treasure.
Anime, manga, light novel, live action. Are you asking me? Because I like anime, manga. I'm iffy about live action, not light action. I'll watch them mainly to laugh at them, completely dependent on what it is. You never really know with live actions. I haven't really got into light novels. The only light novels I have are the 3 Bleach ones. I forget what they're called. That are the follow-up for Bleach's story. I haven't read them yet, but I do intend to do so. Celebration and birthday don't stack. They stack with experience boosters. Oh, yeah, I'd have to go to my bank and see if I can pull them out. There's a Gintama live action. I feel like we've talked about this. I have not watched that, but I need to. I need to. A lot of people running down this hill. I hear Al really likes the Rurouni Kenshin live action. The Rurouni Kenshin live action is really good. I watched that one, and I think it's one of the best live action adaptations, in my opinion.
To kill rising.
You refuse to watch it. It's really good. It is one of the best live action adaptations. Now, did you refuse to watch it because it was a live action adaptation of Rurouni Kenshin, or was it because it was Rurouni Kenshin related? Who watches all of... Wait, you were trying to watch all of them at the same time? What? How do you do that? It was over a few days. Oh yeah, that's the perfect way to do it. Then you're like, you know the story. You have no time to forget anything. You know it.
Nice. Very nice. Refreshing.
It was good. It was good. I think it's one of the better ones. One of the best ones. There's the Battle Angel Alita
Breathe.
live action was a really good movie. And this is going to be a controversial take. I know it, but the Ghost in the Shell one with Scarlett Johansson was actually pretty good. Especially as far as the lore explanation for everything that happened. I guess I'll leave Q through it. I won't go. There seems to be stuff going here. It was good. Very handsome main character. I don't remember what he looks like, so I can't comment on that. What do you mean, bruh, Zethel? I told you it was going to be a hot take, but I do think it was a good adaptation. Was it perfect? No. Was it great? No. But it was good. It was all right. Yeah, I can agree with all right. All right, good, but not great. It wasn't as bad as, say, like, the Attack on Titan live-action adaptation. That was a rough watch, to be fair. You want to know another one that I think isn't as bad as everyone says it is? The Netflix live-action adaptation of Death Note. Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's also another one that sits there at the all right table. But I don't think it was bad. Was it Death Note? No. But it wasn't trying to be a one-for-one adaptation, and it was doing its own thing, which made it okay in its own rights. Which is why I don't absolutely hate that movie. When I first watched it, I did, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. If you just watch it for what it is, or if you just watch it as a movie instead of for what it is, it just feels better. It's a more enjoyable movie. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. Oh wait, where are y'all going? All the dots. I see. It's that way, isn't it? Why is there a blue dot? There's Al. What is that blue dot? Is that on a different map? I guess it is. Okay, I'm just losing my mind over nothing. Must lower expectations for live-action adaptations. True. I didn't mean to do that. Unless it's Rurouni Kenshin. That's a really good one. You don't have to lower your adaptations for that one. Or the Battle Angel Alita one. That one was also a good adaptation. But most of them, yes. Like the Full Metal Alchemist live-action adaptation, awful. The Bleach live-action adaptation, awful doesn't even begin to describe that movie. Or, it wasn't a show, was it? It was a movie? Yeah, the Bleach live-action was horrendous. Gintama was good. I'll have to check that one out. I'll have to check that one. That's a lot of dudes. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna hide in here. Are they following me? Are they gonna chase me through here? They don't know I'm shooting at them from the side. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They sent their doggy after me. They sent their doggy after me. Yeah, you better run. Yeah. Oh, they're coming for me. I shouldn't have antagonized them. I shouldn't have antagonized them. Why did I do that? Why? No. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do I do these things? But yeah, I'll have to check out the Gintama one. I didn't even know it existed. Why are you here? Why do you exist? Who birthed you? Gate of Madness Platinum Legend. Who birthed... I'm alive! Come here, I got a bone to pick with you. I'm not chasing you. Oh, he's gonna kill me again. He's gonna kill me again. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Refreshing.
You come back over here, I'm gonna mortar you. No more flamethrower. You get mortared. That was terrifying. I aggroed them, and then I ran like... I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but then I ran. My bad. I did that to us. How many times is gonna have to teach you this lesson, old man? Why are you calling me old? No. I need a haircut. I want to go get a haircut, but I gotta wait until Friday. At least Friday. But once that happens, I've given up on growing my hair out. Mainly because I don't know how to take care of my hair properly. And so it always just looks messed up. I don't want to do it. But you know what I do want to do? I want to get my ears pierced again. Which I haven't had them pierced since I was like 17, 16 maybe. And then I'm still debating it, but I found this piece. No, I'm not picking my nose right now. This is just where I may or may not want to get a piercing. Will I do it? I don't know. Do I want to? Yeah, kind. Should I? I don't know. This one, I like this one just because it's pretty easy to hide. Oh, well, thank you, Zethel. Because, you know, I can't just walk around. I think I could walk around work with a nose ring. I think I've seen someone. Regardless, nose rings are cool because they're really easy to hide. You literally just flip them upside down. And then, as annoying as it would probably be to have a nose ring stuck backwards in your nose, it'd probably feel like constant boogers. You know, you don't have to pull it out, which would be cool. That way it doesn't heal up during your 8 hours at work. 9 hours if you get an hour lunch like me. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. What I really want is more tattoos. Perfect place for Booger to hang from too. I didn't even think about that. Like, you're hiding it to work, and then when you leave work, you flip it around, and it's just a, like, book. Anyways. I want more tattoos. I haven't gotten a new tattoo since 2015, I believe. Which is so upsetting. But I've wanted. What's the worst place to get pierced? I can tell you this much. If you have a big dog, the worst piercing to get is your nipples. Reason being for that, my dad had his nipples pierced. And our black lab would constantly jump up like on his chest. The claw would get caught in the... He wore rings there. The claw would get caught in the nipple ring and then just yank it out. Yeah, so if you have big dog, don't get nipple ring. To be fair, I don't think I could get my nipples pierced. This may be a little bit TMI. But... when I was a wee bitty lad, my cat got mad at me because I was messing with her too much, and she clawed half my nipple off. So it's like scar tissue there, but I don't have like a full nipple, like it doesn't function properly, you know? And I don't think I could get it pierced. Yeah. Maybe a bit TMI, but... just thought I should share that story with you. But yeah, I feel like that would be painful. There's a few other places that would probably be painful that I'm not going to talk about right now. Or probably ever. But then again, I don't know because I don't have them pierced. I wouldn't know if it's painful or if it does something. I don't want to really question it or look into it. That I'm not that curious. So I'm just going to keep my answer at nipple piercing. I heard that like your cartilage up here in your upper ear hurts really bad to get pierced. But I also heard that if you get it in like a certain place, it's really good for relieving headaches. So that'd probably be nice for me to get since I get pretty frequent headaches. Do I want that? I don't know. That's a lot of piercings I just listed off. And I don't know. What am I doing? Let me just walk up to the door and just burn it. That's more consistent damage. But yeah. You know what? No, I definitely want to get my ears pierced in my septum. Is it septum piercing? No, septum's here, right? No, that's septum. I don't know. The nose ring. Oh, another wall fell down. I definitely want to get those pierced at some point in time. When? I don't know. But when I do get it done, you'll know. Because I'll show up on stream and I'll just have it done. It's also not that expensive. I mean, piercings in general aren't that expensive. It's literally just... Typically, it's under $100. Just a needle and a potato. Potato? What's the potato for? I mean, I know what the needle's for. Oh, wait. Oh, I hit 20. I thought I hit 21, and I was like, I didn't even realize how fast I was going up. I was not going up that fast. Open my stuff. Oh yeah, one day I'll just show up on stream. I'll have it. If you pierce your ear, it's to put pressure behind it so the needle has something to go into. Apple or potato. Oh, I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm too chicken for that. I am too chicken to pierce things on my body myself. I want it done professionally. And by professionally, I mean I'm not going to get a gun to do it. I'm going to go to like a tattoo shop. I'm going to get it done with a needle. I will not put piercing guns anywhere near my body. I know of the dangers and they can stay away. What was that? But yeah, that would work for earrings. I don't know what you would really do for... That just makes me think of putting like an apple in each nose and then piercing through it to pierce your inner part of your nose. Not gonna do that. I couldn't physically do that. Wait, where is everything? Are we still over here? Yeah, we are. Okay, whoops. I got ahead of myself. I was just following strangers. But yeah, no, that would not be physically possible to do. Oh, boy. Watch this man eat himself off the cliff. Okay. We have talked about a lot today. A lot of different topics. If you're piercing anything other than your ear, you should get a professional. I would say if you're piercing anything other than the lobe of your ear, get it done professionally. So, yes, if you're piercing like the cartilage, don't do it yourself. I feel like it would be so painful that you'd end up messing up the piercing anyways. I don't have any blueprints on me, so this is the only catapult we're getting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably just gonna upload this entire video to YouTube. Just because I haven't uploaded anything for a while, and there was no real focus with this stream as far as things go for talking about. It's been kind of all over the place. So yeah, I'll probably just upload the whole thing. They screw it. I haven't uploaded anything to YouTube in a long time. That YouTube, the Papa Traffy YouTube channel. Actually, there is a complete rebrand that is happening. Why did I get trapped?
I'm stuck.
I'm staying as Papa Traffy. Don't gotta worry about that. But my main YouTube channel where I talk about anime and stuff, that's getting rebranded over to Papa Traffy. So the YouTube channel for the streams will probably be renamed to like Papa Traffy Live. And then I can just use Papa Traffy for everything. Instead of having to try to use two different names like a psychopath. I don't need two personas. Cool. Very cool. Oh, I messed that up. Oh wait, no I didn't.
Earth and stone conform to my will.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm running.
Knowledge is power.
I need my shield to pop back up so I can hop back on that. Come on. I will help when I can. There's like 5 of us? There's like 5 of us trying to break into this place and they just came dropping down on us. Okay. That's me back here. I'm actually curious. I know I probably recently looked, but where am I at as far as this? Okay. I put a pretty decent chunk because I was like back here, and I'm like up here. Put a pretty decent chunk in there. I've made it to bronze. Got 8 World versus World skirmish tickets. I don't know how many I have in total. Let's find out. Shall we? Wait, that's my wallet there. Why are you so far off to the side? Hey, look at that. I got another one. And another one. You get bonus points next week if you finish Wood Division. Ooh! Yeah, I get bonus points next week. Well, 1 extra pip. Hey, 1 extra pip is still helpful. What am I looking for? World versus World. I know what they look like, so I can just scroll through here. Do I know what they look like? Are they not here? I assumed they would be here. Laurels, Guild Commendations, Imperial Favors, Unusual Coins, PvP League tickets. There it is. How many of these do I need? Because I have 273. I don't know how many I need, but I have 270. 28 testimonies of Jade Heroics. You can see those in inventory when you're in World vs. World. See that? I'll grab some more of those. Exited it. Oh, 273. I have 1,300 badges of honor. That's a pretty large number, right? Oh, wait. Were drops this weekend? I don't remember. I think they are. I'm curious. Hold on. Guild Wars 2 drop. From May 23rd to May 28th. So from Tuesday to Sunday. So I obviously I won't be much into that besides Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But yeah, they start this coming up week. Let me go back here. What am I looking for the legendaries? I feel like that's something I should know. Do I talk to the Armor Master Armor Smith? Are they who I talk to?
What do you need?
Is this the exotic for the legendary gear? The legendaries, 1,095 tickets each, but you also need the Ascended version first. Check picture in Discord if you want the full ticket price. Let's see. Mistforged Triumphant Heroes 1,000. Gah! Oh my god. Hold on. Where do you even go to get that? I just want to look at it. It's not you.
There. Target identified.
Whatever that is. I don't think I clicked on the right. I did.
This is a bad time to be traveling.
Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you for marking it. You must own the Triumphant Epaulettes skin. Ascended armor is the same as the legendary, and there are two versions: the Mistforge regular, and then you get the. I'm assuming you get the triumphant epaulette skin from the reward track. Well, this is. I'm confused. I need the Ascended. And the reward track gives these, right? I believe so. I don't like that it locks it so I can't see the price. Let me know how much I need. I mean, obviously you sent the screenshot of how much I need to farm. The Mistforge Ascended is just a different skin, but more expensive. I'm just going to go with the basic one. I don't need to be all fancy. Hey. But, you know what that tells me?
Goodbye.
If I want to get one piece of legendary armor, and it takes 1,000 to get. Wait, is it 1,310 for every piece of Ascended armor? Or just one piece of it? That's late. I don't want to preview late. It won't be. That's not even that cool looking. I mean, it definitely doesn't look good as blue. Yeah, I don't really like it, the way it looks. The Ascended armor is 1,310 total for an entire set. Then 1,095 to upgrade to Legendary for each one. Okay, so for example, if I had it unlocked in the reward track, I could go ahead and get one piece that's 175. And then I would need to farm up 1,095 to upgrade that one piece to be my first legendary. So, hey, I hear that. Who's playing some Legend of Zelda? But I am.
Until next time.
270. I'll just say round it down to 250. I could go ahead and get one piece of the Ascended armor. And then I would just need to get like 900 more. Or 900 to 1,000 more in order to get my first legendary. Say, hey, I'm actually not that far away. Raid armor, I believe. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Oh, I need the raid armor. I need the raid armor bad. It's the one that extends. That's so cool. I never get over that. It should be animated when in combat too, like it gets flashier. Need to do raid. And it gives you little dragon wings. Anyways, Before I continue on with my falling and cacawing over that armor, I think I'm gonna call it there. Mainly because I started late tonight, which was my own fault for being stupid and eating something I shouldn't eat, but we're not gonna go there. But hey, I mean, hey, that's progress. I made it to rank 20. I got to the bronze chest. I got 1 point. Made some progress in the triumphant armor reward track. Let me go ahead and accept that. So I feel like I made some progress. I just need to find more people on during the week so I can keep running the big group activities. That would be great. That's all I need out of life. If I had that, it'd be okay. Everything would be a-okay. But got like a ping through my head. A ping through my head makes me sound like I am a robot of some sort, but anyways. Yeah, so that's gonna be all for today. If you want to come back and hang out again and you're not already following me, feel free to follow. Vibe and chill and cool stuff like that. And play Guild Wars 2 and Street Fighter 6. Anyways. Yeah, I had fun. I got something going on tomorrow. Hey, Zethel, chill out. Chill out. I got something going on tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be earlier in the day, just because I gotta go to bed early. I gotta work today, so on and so forth. But I'll let you know in the Discord if I'm gonna go live or not, if I have time to. And then I'll see you next week, Zethel. You saying that like I wasn't live last week. I'm getting back on schedule. I'm flicking my head at you. I'm judging. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Oh my god, I can't have my beanie like this because it makes me look like I got a like receding hairline or big forehead. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll just move it back. Anyways, yeah, I hope y'all have a great whatever time of day it is for you. And I will either see you tomorrow or next Friday. If it's next Friday, I'll have drops enabled, I think. That's for everyone, right? Yeah, I'll probably... If it's for everyone, I'll have drops enabled. So you'll get some goodies off of me. But otherwise, yeah, have a fantastic whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you next time. Peace.